Hey everyone, another product review. Hey, my name's Tom. I'm with Texas Public Safety Divers and Scuba Educators. Texas Public Safety Divers is the Scuba Educators Public Safety Dive program. We run it. If you need a class in public safety, hit us up on scubaeducators.org or Texas Public Safety Divers. Anyway, product review, dive camera. This is the Paralenz. This is the Paralenz Dive Camera Plus. There's a new model that just came out. I think it's on extreme wait list because it's such a nice camera, but I'm gonna tell you about this one. Right now I have it mounted on a OTS rail mount flashlight setup. You can tell that the camera is cylindrical. So I was thinking, how can I mount this to my OTS Guardian full face mask? And then I was like, hey, I've got this extra full face mask flashlight mount that I'm not currently using because before I had the GoPro set up on the side of my full face mask. But you know, a GoPro is like 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches, and you got this big, huge block on the side of your head. So I was thinking, if I mounted something more streamlined, more compact, that I wouldn't sit there and bang my head around with the full face mask. So I bought this one off of Kaizen Scuba out of New Mexico. Wonderful bunch of folks. They're also scuba educators, instructors. So if you're in the New Mexico area, hit them up, go take a class. But what I really like about this thing is bulletproof aluminum. Whereas a GoPro, you have to put it inside the plastic case, and then you're worried, you know, if I drop my mask or if I drop the camera, am I going to break the plastic? This is like billet aluminum. And I think it has, from the website at least, it has a operating pressure or operating depth of over 600 feet. So I don't think I'm going to be anywhere near that. But one of the things I like about it is this little blue ring. To turn it on, all you do is, I don't know if you can see it, but you turn it until you see the power button, and then you flip the switch. And then when you're ready to go to video, you turn the blue ring until it's on the video camera and it's on your helmet. You know, you're diving along, and all of a sudden you want to take a video. All you do is touch the switch, turns on the video, keeps running and running. And it just keeps going until you flip the switch again. Whereas with GoPro, you're sitting there, where's the button? Is it the top button? Is it the front button? Is it the side buttons? Anyway, it takes videos, it takes stills, it takes slow-mos. It even has a integrated color filter. So if you're diving in blue water, you can put the blue water filter on, and it changes everything to the right aspect, color aspect. If you're diving in, you know, like what we have here in Central Texas, lakes, where everything is like got a green hue, you can switch it over to the green color filter, and it changes everything back to the way it should be, and you have the full color spectrum depending on, you know, what you're diving in. It's easy to use. I've been running a test on it today, and right now, I don't know if you can see it. This thing it was fully charged, and then I turned it on record mode, so it's recording right now. And we have been recording for 2 hours and 39 minutes continuously. And you can see the little battery icon there. We still have a charge. We've been videoing for a constant 2 hours and 40 minutes, and it's still going. So I know on my GoPro, I was pushing 45 minutes, 55 minutes, and then it was like dead. This is 2 hours and 40 minutes and still running. So the other thing I like about it, you know how the GoPros, when you're videoing, they segment your videos. So it's always chopping your videos into, I think it's on a GoPro, I think it's 3-minute blocks. And it's a safety. That way, if something crashes and you lose your camera, you don't lose the entire video stream that you've been shooting, you know, in Cozumel, Cancun, Cayman Islands, and you've got all this awesome video. You don't lose the entire thing. You just lose whatever you were working on in that last 3 minutes. Well, Paralenz has changed theirs to 10-minute blocks. So instead of having to stitch together 50 3-minute blocks, you're only having to stitch together 20 10-minute blocks, or however the math works out. I'm a diver. I'm not a mathematician. So I like that you don't have to stitch as much together and you have more in a block. It uses the same SD card that you would use in a GoPro. Get the highest speed that you can, and I think this one right here, I'm running 128 gig in it, and it works fine. It uses a USB-C cable to charge it, and you can also use a USB-C cable to download all your videos. So if you want high-speed download, you can just plug in your cable, plug it into your laptop or your PC, and just download everything all at once. It also has, and I've been struggling with this, and this is the one thing I will say. It has an iPhone and Android app that will allow you to connect your phone directly to the video via Wi-Fi, because this has its own Wi-Fi built into it. And ever since I picked this up from Kaizen Scuba, I've been struggling connecting this to this. I downloaded the app from the Paralenz website. I followed all of the instructions. My iPhone, I turn on the Wi-Fi to this. My iPhone picks it up and sees it as a Wi-Fi SSD or SSID. So I click on it and connect, put in the password, and my iPhone says it's connected. But so far, every time I go to the app, it says, let's see right here, camera not connected. And when I click on the button, it won't let me do anything. I can't connect, which is a real bummer. So I sent out an email to tech support at Paralenz, which is, by the way, in Denmark. So here in Central Time, USA, trying to type out an email or send a text message over to Denmark, by the time you send it over there, you get a response saying, our offices are closed. They respond to you in the middle of the night, time zones. Who knew? Tech support should be 24 hours, 7 days a week, if you ask me. But I do like the camera. I do like that it's 4K, and I do like that you can change the format. You can go from 30 frames a second to 60 frames a second to 120, whatever you want. It'll do 4K, it'll do 1080p. You can reduce it. The more you reduce it, the more room you have on your SD card. So far, I'm loving the camera. I love the fact that I can just put it on my OTS Guardian full face mask, and it's streamlined instead of that big block on the side of my mask. It's great camera, great system. Just, I want my phone to hook up. Anyway, Paralenz, they have a new model coming out. I can't pronounce the name. It starts with a V. It's probably in Danish or Denmarkish or however, whatever their language is. So it probably means something. I just can't pronounce it. I'm a Texan and I'm a diver. Well, and I'm also a former Marine, so I eat crayons. So, all right, Paralenz, look them up online, look up their new one, find your local retailer. Great video camera, very sleek, very slimline. Has a couple different attachment options for whether you want to go with handheld or mounting it onto your mask, or like I did, using a flashlight mount to the OTS Guardian side rails. Works great. Anyway, see you next time. Hey, we are getting ready to do the product review for the pressurejunkiez wetsuit. You got to watch. See you later. Thanks, guys. Bye.